Scat CV versus FC Istanbul. So Football Scat CV start off with Isa in goal, James right back, Nick and Saf centre back, Moors left back, Jaiza, Shev, Dina in midfield. Attacking midfield we have RJ, Rio and Daniel. So this game we started off with 8 players, so this is not the starting lineup straight away. So we start off with 8 players, so yeah, let's go. Yeah, so FC Istanbul have the ball. Football Scats TV, we've currently started with 8 people. People have come up late, so the player has the ball. Muz makes a good tackle. It's a throw. So let me remind you, Football Scats TV, we currently only have 8 players because people are not there at time. Obviously we're gonna deal with this. So Istanbul with the corner to put into the box and goal. And this was about in the 4th minute, but we're playing with 8 players. So Football Scout TV to kick off. Muz plays the ball into Dina, and again Istanbul win the ball, and Muz has the ball again. He should be playing an easy pass there. Nut makes the player, gets tackled. FC Istanbul have the ball again. They go forward straight again. This guy picks up the ball, does a nice little skill, takes Saf, and then we concede another goal. And this was in the first 5 minutes, and preparation is key. The players basically arrived after kickoff. So Giants has the ball, plays it into Dina. Football Scouts, Dina tries to not make the player, goes on to Rio. Rio again with the pace, runs with the ball, still going, gets tackled by the player FC Istanbul. So even though we have 8 players at the moment, we're still going for it. If you ever see Giants and Rio ever play, it doesn't matter how many players the other team has, they're always going for goals, because the counter-attack football is almost like having 4 in defense and 3 in midfield. It's just game realistic. We work on the counter-attack. So James is sprinting back. FC Istanbul have come into attack again. It's like every attack they've done, they've scored. So they're through, 1-on-1, take a shot and another goal. So we're 3-0 down. We can see Daniel on the side getting changed. And one thing about this game is we didn't have enough players from the start. Okay, Rio has the ball going through, gets body checked. So I don't think nothing came of that. So FC Istanbul have the ball again, because at the moment they seem pretty good. Muz picks up the ball, tries to turn him in the wrong area, and they take another shot and it goes to the post. So they've been very clinical. Like every chance they've had, they've basically scored, and that one they just hit the post. So yeah, Nick has the ball. Nick's on the pitch now. I think we have enough. RJ's on the ball. Daniel. Now we're back to 11. We make our first attack. The player plays it into Daniel. Daniel runs down the wing, plays it into Rio, and Rio strikes. Goal by Rio. So our first attack, we're 3-1 down now. To be honest, we should be battering this team, but it is what it is. When you don't have enough players turn up on time, it's a nightmare. So Giles is calling for the ball, plays it into, I think it's Saf. Saf shows us a bit of skill. Rio one touch into RJ. RJ has the ball. Looks for some runs, eventually plays it back to Moors into Jaiza. Jaiza's the creative one, plays it back in to Saf. One touch pass into Tom. Tom plays it into this player, goes out to Dina. So Tom, Dina and number 4 weren't here last week, so I don't think they really understand the style of play, what we've been trying to do. So Dina picks up the ball. Dina playing in the midfield role today. Looks for a pass into Jaiza. The pass doesn't come fast enough. Wins the ball again. Battles again. Now the ball goes into Jaiza. And it goes back into Dina. Dina the ball faster. Finally plays it into Rio. Rio takes a shot. And the keeper saves it. Now, with our team in the midfield, we had a way of playing. We want to play it really, really quick. It's a great ball in to Daniel from Dina. Forward football. That's what we're trying to do. Quick passes in the middle. And getting a shot of quick. So Rio has the ball, plays it into Dina, takes a shot, and considering the conditions, that is a great shot. So yeah, we've changed the midfield, we've changed the defense this game. I don't know if you. So yeah, so FC Istanbul got 4-1 up. This is the second half, by the way. FC Istanbul, pretty decent team. So this player plays the ball out wide. This is something we was not doing last week because we don't believe in playing the ball out wide. Dina gets tackled. FC Istanbul have the ball. They go forward with it. Dina's still on the floor, hasn't recovered. It's a great tackle by this player. Tries to go forward. Nick has the ball. Decides he has no real options. Muz should be screaming for the ball. Does back heel. It's FC Istanbul on the goal. This player takes a shot. And it's a great save by Isa. Again, this week we're doing things that we weren't doing last week. There's a big ball into Rio. Comes through. Oh, and Daniel just hits it over. Again, this game we have not settled. We're losing 4-1. And I think that goal is not the momentum out of us, but we're still going. So Daniel's sprinting down the wing, plays the ball inside. Dina takes a few touches and gets a shot off in the end. But again, we want our attackers first touch finish or finish first time. So that's what we're trying to do in the attacking areas. Get a shot off quickly. And now we have the ball. Dina tries to play into Tom. It's wide. And it goes for a corner kick. Again, like last week, we was not trying to play out wide because playing out wide evidently does not work. Muz has the ball. He's looking for options. Last week he had way more options. This week there's no real option. So as you could hear from the commentary, I'm not really happy with the style of play we're using in this game. Plays it into RJ. RJ shoots, and that's a great goal. That's a great goal by RJ. So that's 2 goals in 2. RJ is on fire at the moment. So this player has the ball. Goes out wide. Does really good to win the ball again. Yeah, Dina has the ball. Can he make a good pass? Plays it into Daniel. And Daniel opens, takes a shot, and it's a bad shot. He was in a good position, to be honest. Chev hits it out. Goes to no one, and it's back in there by Istanbul. Tom pushes it out. This player has the ball, plays it out to Rio. Rio plays it into Jaiza. Jaiza's someone inside, but he sees the keeper off. He's lying in an awkward position, and he's just caught in 2 minds. So it's good. We're still trying to do the counter-attack ball. Muz has the ball. He's looking for options, but everyone's really marked. We're pretty flat-footed at the moment. Passes it out to Daniel. Daniel plays into Dina. Dina takes a shot. I think he takes a deflection off a player, but it's a good finish. I think that's Dina's 2nd goal of the season. So we're back in this. It's 4-2. So Muz has the ball. Plays it forward into nobody, but Rio's still chasing it down. Rio eventually wins the ball, goes into Jaiza. Jaiza could take a shot, plays it into Rio, wants the 1-2, and Rio's offside. Yeah, in this game, a lot of times, this is not the only time, a lot of times our players were offside. So the ball goes out to Muz. Muz decides to dribble past the player when we're 4-2. And the player squares it, and then they score. Istanbul, I think they're, what is it? I'm not even sure what the score is. So Istanbul are winning for about 5-2 now, or whatever. They're just battering us right now by score. They don't deserve to be this high up. Passes it into Daniel. Daniel takes another miss. We've had much better chances than them. We probably play better than them, even though we're playing terrible. But again, the preparation, by not having enough players on the team, we've been on the back foot from the start. Rio tries to take a shot, crosses it in. FC Istanbul kick the ball out. This player goes wide, could make it easy pass into. RJ takes another shot off target. One thing about our chances, most of them are just going off target. So Jaiza lines up for the free kick, takes a shot, and it just goes wide again. It's just not good enough. Jaiza goes long into RJ, and the player comes from the behind the RJ. Nothing comes of that. FC Istanbul will have the ball. Now Daniel to go on the counter-attack is one-on-one with the keeper and just kicks it awfully wide. He's done the right thing to open his body up and go wide, but